Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Just a very quick one. I just wanted to catch you guys up on what has been going on lately in this SOWORE versus ENENCHE thing. You know, first of all, for those of you who are new, can I please ask you to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell, and most importantly, remember to go to the community page on our channel. A lot of the stories that you don't get to see on our channel, a lot of them are actually published in our community page, but only those who are subscribed can see these stories. Not every time I do a video. So when there's breaking news, that's where you will hear it. Whenever there is something whenever something happens, that's where you will hear it. Sorry about my low audio. Now it is okay. I fixed it. So, anyways, make sure you subscribe, and when you subscribe, you'll be able to see all the new items that we have. It will be there on our community page. In the morning, Omoyele Shore was at the Dunamis church in Abuja to meet with Reverend Dr. Paul Enenche in connection with 5 comrades who were arrested by the DSS. Now, the update is that those guys that were arrested, nobody knew their whereabouts. They took them to an undisclosed location, did not contact anybody, have not given them access to their lawyers. That is not good. That's why whenever we tell people that DSS kidnaps people, you can see why. You took someone under 24 hours, nobody knows where they are, you've not given them access to a lawyer. Now, Dr. Paul Enenche was able to Enenche was able to send a message that he wanted to talk with Omoyele Shore. First of all, he had reached out to Deji Adeyanju, and Deji was like, yes, it was good that you try, and that's where today I really want to respect Dr. Paul Enenche. I knew him from way back. I was actually surprised when I saw that news about those guys in his church. I may criticize him for so many things, but Paul Enenche, in his utterances in the past, has never been kind to the federal government. I'm telling you, he has never been kind to the federal government. So I was a bit surprised when I saw that news. And so I went back. By the way, if you want to read more about the story of those guys who were kidnapped by DSS from Paul Enenche's church, you can go on our channel and you will see that story. Okay, you can go on our channel and you will see the story. So, anyways, when I saw the thing about Paul Enenche, I said, let me go back. Let me go back because I know that Paul Enenche is somebody that talks tough. So what happened? So I went back to, I went back to something that he did in 2018 when he was talking about Fulani herdsmen. He was really angry, and it is important that we go back and hear what he had to say. That will paint a picture for you, the kind of person that Dr. Paul Enenche is, and so will kind of vindicate him, because the story here, based on his meeting with Omoyele Shore and Deji Adeyanju, is that it was not Dunamis Church that took those people. They didn't arrest them when they were inside the church. prior to what we thought that those guys came out for altar call, not altar call. They asked if somebody came here the first time, any newcomers, you stand up. And those guys stood up. So they, contrary to what is painted out there, Dr. Paul Enenche did not, listen to me carefully, he did not turn those boys back. When they stood up, they were received, he even hugged them. He never said anything about the Buhari must go t-shirt. He never said, why are you people wearing the Buhari must go t-shirt? Meanwhile, those of you living in the diaspora, if you cannot get your own t-shirt, let me just show you. If you cannot get your own t-shirt, you can contact me. I still have plenty of the t-shirt. I can give you the t-shirts. You will just, maybe you pay for postage or you pay for me to print it for you, whichever one. So let's continue with the Buhari must go. Although there are so many issues that we are dealing with. We're dealing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We're dealing with Sunday Igboho. And now, you see, these three people, Sunday Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu, and Moyele Sowore, anything that has to do with them, it concerns me. So, see my own Buhari must go t-shirt. We are not giving up. We think Buhari must go. The guy is getting more and more unbearable every day. Every day, he gives us a reason to keep saying that he must go. Okay? Anyway, so Paul Enenche, from my understanding, welcomed those boys, received them. They even gave them their welcome packages. It was after the church service, while he was conducting the second and third service, that's when this thing happened. Okay? So I want to clearly say that the meeting of Paul Enenche and Sowore today has vindicated him. Now, let me play a video for you so you see where Paul Enenche stands with the government of the day and with Fulani headsmen. I want you to listen to this. This was done in 2018, but listen.
And all those wasting their time in our country, thinking that they want to destabilize this nation by sponsoring people they call headsmen to cause destabilization. Hellsmen. I have bad news for all of you. You fail. Both the hellsmen, their supporters, their sponsors, both those in government, those in the military, and everywhere you are, all of you fail. Somebody shout failure. Somebody shout woo. Fail.
So you see, that was Paul Enenche, and this is his stance with the government. So contrary to what has been painted out there, we're saying it clearly that we've come to understand after he met with Omoyele Sowore that he even has told DSS to release these people countless times, even to this morning. So it is the DSS that arrested them, and the place they arrested them is not even, they have left the church. It's like in the parking lot of the church or in the walkway, the foot where you have the pedestrian walkway that led to the church. That was where they arrested these people. So you see, it is the DSS. And in their usual way, after Omoyele Sowore went to meet with Dr. Paul Enenche, I want to show you, he did a video, and I want to show you that video of, he did a live video talking about his interaction with Dr. Paul Enenche. I'll play that video for you guys. Let's listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just leaving Dunamis Church, where we met with Dr. Paul ENENCHE regarding the BUHARI must go activists that were arrested and detained within the premises of his church. So I'll say we had a good meeting, and we're now being assured that they will release these activists who were taken from here. We will provide details of our meeting as soon as they are fully and finally released to from detention. I don't want to preempt anything until I see them, but one thing we can confirm to you is that they were taken from here by the DSS, even though they are lying about it.
So that was part of it. Of course, it's a long video, so I've broken it into parts to be able to show you guys what happened. So after he went a little bit, he now stopped and came down from the vehicle. So I think they had just left the parking lot of the church, and Deja Andrew was another vehicle. So they all stopped, came out, just driveway out of the church, and then the two of them addressed everybody.
You should join us on this side. This side is the burial side. They have not been released, but they had given so many instructions, and so many things have been done. I said they are 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and now it's clear that there's no crime that these guys have committed. So we have to give it to them for taking the initiative without waiting for, just like what he said. He said as early as 6, 7 a.m. this morning, they had reached out to them. For what? Already arrested. However, there's something that Pastor said, which I'm also going to hear, that the reason why they did not like the fact that the activists came and were making the noise here, that he doesn't want this thing to be misconstrued, like in the church that's sponsoring
Okay, wait for that ad to pass, and we will continue. Now you guys will see the rest of what happened. When we hear the story directly from them, it makes it better. But watch out. SOWORE will be making a clarification. You'll hear it from his mouth, what actually happened there. But just when you thought that you're trying to fix something that was spoiled, I applaud and respect Dr. Paul, the Reverend Dr. Paul, or Pastor Paul ENENCHE, for inviting them to a meeting. That shows the kind of person he is. I really, really commend him for that. A lot of people will not even want anything to do with that. But Paul ENENCHE invited them and he spoke to them. And just to prove to you that his hand was not in what happened, do you know that the police, the DSS, just security or whatever they call themselves, still confronted SOWORE and Deji in that place where they are? You will not believe it. Messing up something that they were trying to fix. Watch this and you'll see.
State that, and also there was a clarification that needed to be made because some of the PR people are lying out there that they tried to disrupt the justice.
Yeah, it's a lie.
He said
Papa said nothing like that happened.
And that he actually saw them when they came to the altar call.
That he was even happy.
He was excited that they came, and he saw the t-shirt. Yeah. So nobody came here to disrupt the church that's being peddled by some PR people that maybe hired.
Serious PR people.
So they came here, and it is their right. I wore my own t-shirt to meet with him today. My BUHARI must go t-shirt. I wear that to military. So there's nobody who can tell you what to wear to church or to wear to school or to except schools that have uniforms, But we are adults, and we are tired of the system, and we say the system must collapse. It's our right to express ourselves freely. And I told him one thing too. I told the pastor when he said that he wasn't too happy that the activists were trying to protest. That with the way things are going on, more and more people will be wearing Buhari must go t-shirt to the church because people are tired of Buhari. I told him outright that he will get to a point where he cannot even control the emotion of his church members, which is also what's going on in the country. People are tired of this.
So I want you guys to notice. I'm just going to fast forward the video. So you will see how things suddenly changed. While they were still talking, talking about what DSS did, watch what will happen now.
They tried to disrupt the church. Yeah, it's a lie. He said, Papa said nothing like that.
In the next 45 seconds,
All these adverts that come, forgive me, let them do their adverts. Let them do their adverts, and then we'll continue. I don't want YouTube to think I'm playing my own advert. Please, YouTube, it's not me. The advert just happened, though. So anyway, like I was saying, while they were still talking, this happened.
These are some of them. They are the occasionalness. They are pointing at us again.
is your next all hands?
No. Why is this thing misbehaving now? Let me show you what happened while Deji and Shore were talking.
Just like the attack on these are the same kind of people that attacked our people yesterday. These are the same kind of people. You see them there? They are five. Where were they arrested? They were arrested. Already going. So here.
Oh my God, I didn't know there was no audio all this while. So let's go back. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put the audio. I'm very sorry about that. Let me go back and put the audio. Sorry everybody, sorry about that.
Initially that before in their custody, it's a regular trademark. So it is expected that the DSS will always deny and lie. However, if they take home for me personally.
So these are some of them. They are the occasionalness. They are pointing at us again. You see them?
Just like the
the camera on them.
Just like the attack on
these are the same kind of people that attacked our people yesterday. These are the same kind of people. You see them there? You know.
So there's a conflict in the number of persons. I hear there were 10.
There are five.
But
10 people came here, and 5 had already left. When the 5 was when they were attacked.
At this place, where were they arrested?
They were arrested here on the road. Where they were
Already going.
Yes, they had already left.
So see, let me just repeat it again. Let me repeat it again. Even while we were protesting on June 12 in Kudu, we saw the speed of their mobilization of the SSS and the police, the speed at which they came, and the speed at which they acted, and the speed at which they were arrested. So you saw it definitely. So for me, I believe, I sincerely and genuinely believe that hold on. My brother. Just go. Just live here. So that you do not have to break the you don't need it. You don't need it. Just go back. I'm appealing to you. Just leave him. Kill him. Why will you say that?
Why did you go to video me? I come to ask you something. I'm not telling you to video me. Why are you telling me to video me? Why are you going to video me?
Everything they go out peacefully before now. Why will you do that?
Nobody's afraid of you. They are videoing you. You just met a message and you are here harassing people. This is how you got the judge in your problem.
See the problem? You can see the problem clearly. They are doing their own thing. You came and say you want to kill, that you kill somebody. You kill somebody just because they are talking. They are just come out of the church. Are they? So that will just show you that if you can get harassed just for talking like this, you can imagine how many things you can get harassed for. Okay? So that's just a clear, you can see how just standing there and talking was a problem. And they just revealed what we were saying before. So that's the altercation. Of course, the altercation, it continued and continued. SOWORE was talking with them.
But this thing was going on peacefully now. Why?
Dispense supplements virtually on one platform.
Because we have not seen it.
Why did you try to kill everybody? Why did
Who are the police?
want to shoot somebody on camera?
Don't worry. Where is this person? No. Then what's the problem then?
We finished. What did they tell you?
But that shouldn't be a problem with me and you and I. I'm just asking you. If you're a protester,
if you're the protester, and you
just talk to people like
what is wrong with being a protester?
No, there's nothing. Talk to people like that. That's what. If I'm interested, simple. Then let's not make issue out of here. Jalo. okay, it's okay.
You say what? What are you? Are you walking? What did they walk in? Guy, why am not the hot? What did they walk in?
Finish it. Let's see.
We can't leave them like that. See, just carry camera.
Go. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Move. Close the door. Close the door. Look, move. Let's go. We have rights. We have rights. We have rights. Let's move.
You're very stupid.
Good now.
You're a bastard.
You will soon find out that this is not good for all of you.
Walk on aggravate. Since we're going on finally, hey, why I will kill somebody?
Why can you say you kill somebody?
Anyway, so you see what we're having to deal with. See what we're having to deal with in Nigeria. If this one was not caught on camera, and the one that annoys me is, there are so many media houses there that they just don't like Sahara reporters. They are jealous of what Omoyele Sowore is able to accomplish with Sahara reporters because of his style of journalism. It doesn't. His safety, and let me warn all of you, your safety lies in your ability to record what is happening. Yeah, people will say, "Why are you recording me?" Catch it in the video that they are saying, "Why are you recording me?" At least they've seen that person. And most times, don't be using your video if you can afford to be online. Do that online. That way, it is in the cloud, and they cannot go and delete it. Somebody else will see it. That is big safety. That's the big weapon that Omoyele Sowore has been using. And a lot of us who follow his lead come to learn that too, and we apply it a lot. Once people know that you have a record of what they're doing, it affects the way they treat you. It affects what they do next. Okay. So, anyways, that was what happened. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed. Check in our community page. You're going to see a lot of things. There are so many things that are on our community page that a lot of you don't even know. It's when you go there, you will find out. For instance, let me show you. And let me just show you. Today, just today alone, I want to show you all the articles that has been published on. I'll just go there. Just going there will make us see a lot of things that that has happened. And for those of you who sometimes you laugh at activists, you say, this one, good for them. Sometimes you see a story, but you don't get to see what became of the story. Okay? Remember when that, again, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. I really commend Reverend Dr. Paul Enenche. Honestly, I commend him. I commend his efforts to reach out to Omoyele Sowore and say, come, let us talk. Let me tell you how much I know. This is what happened. That showed a lot of humility. He could have as well said, you, this troublemaker, no, DSS, blah, blah, blah. I have money. I will go and sue you. And other people will be here clapping for him. He didn't do that. He humbled himself. Said, come, let us talk. You see, people can talk. Even the Sowore that you think is a madman, no. All the stories we read, it changed everything. We discovered that it was not him that handed over anybody. He received them. The story they said sounded like once they came, they just handcuffed them and took them out of the church in the front of the altar. That was not true. Unlike some people, remember when Sowore talks about how many people have sued him? Do you remember? Do you remember that Daniel Olukoya had a founder of Mountain of Fire had already filed a suit against Omoyele Sowore abroad. And people were very, very happy. They say, but because somebody got a judgment against one lady, everybody will say, yes, Omoyele Sowore is next. Well, see what became of that case. I just wanted you to know. I just wanted you to know that alleged defamatory publication, U.S. court sanctions Mountain of Fire founder Daniel Olukoya for misleading the court, and he orders him to pay $7,320 to Sowore. Let me tell you guys something. I'm not bragging. For some of you who actually thought that I was being unfair to Apostle Johnson Suleiman, let me tell you the truth. If not that I am a Christian, if not that I am a pastor, I had enough in me to shut down the whatever they call the name of their church here. Apostle Johnson Suleiman's church would have been gone here in Canada. But I wasn't. What would it benefit me? What? God takes care of some of these people and whatever they do. But we must go for justice. But I wanted people to know I wasn't doing it to prove a point, to get clicks. They say you're doing it to get clicks, you're doing it to get money, get popularity. No, I was trying to do it because it was the justified thing to do. So these people should be careful. It's not every time somebody says the truth and they persecute the person, you go and be jumping up. When these people filed a lawsuit against Omoyele Sowore, how many $1 million? Everybody was jumping up. But you see the court, Sowore didn't do anything. No. He didn't have money. He didn't have money to pursue anything. The court, he just said, all I know, Chidi, is that what I published was the truth. Truth is my only weapon. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have money. Come and be spending. I'm telling you, Sowore is just like any of us. But see how his God fought for him. Do you know how many cases that they have filed against him? Who? All these big people that he exposes, all of them have cases in court against him. Not one of them have won. Not one of them have won their case. Why? Because when they pursue it a little bit, the more they pursue it, the dirtier it becomes. The more other things are brought out until they just abandon the case quietly and withdraw it. Once they see that the whole thing is not, they'll just quietly. You see the heat. When the heat came on Kogi State Governor, he hurriedly released the Kogi 3. He should have held them there now. So this is the news. We are very happy that this case has been dropped and $7,320 has been awarded to Omoyele Sowore. Times this by $480. Just times it by $480. That's how much Omoyele Sowore will get. Maybe about 35 million naira. Or more, 35 million naira. This is news for the rest of you who want to sue Sowore. Go and sue Sowore. Sue Sowore. If you can say that 20 times, I'll give you more. Sue Sowore, sue Sowore, sue Sowore. Go and be suing Sowore at your own peril. Now let's look at another story. This is my man. Beautiful, handsome man. This is the Vice President of African Lawyers, African Canadian Lawyers, African Lawyers in Canada. This is my friend, Barrister Jesu Urobo, Barrister Kingsley Jesu Urobo. He slammed the Speaker of Nigeria, Speaker House of Assembly. He slammed him about what he said that when people want to protest, I won't go there and read it. Go there and read about it. Very important story. Another story that we have there is talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Wole Soyinka. What is Wole Soyinka says that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. That is wrong internationally and morally. Wole Soyinka says that Wole Soyinka says Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka has claimed that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by the federal government of Nigeria, adding that it is wrong. Yeah, if you click read more, you see more, but I won't click it so that you can go there and read more. There's this other sad story about two children who were abducted in Benue State. While you're still, Shebi, I thought that immediately you people kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since it's the problem with Nigeria. I thought that immediately you kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, everything, the whole kidnap will stop, the whole killing will stop. Wrong. That these handsome little children, 3 years. Oh, sorry. Let me open this one to get their years. It says 2 children abducted in Benue were found dead. They were found dead. These children were identified as Eric Abba and Ondana Eric. As Eric Abba and Ondana Eric, who were abducted last Saturday, July 3, around the J.S. Tucker Institute of Political Studies in Benue State. They've been found dead. They were abducted on July 3rd. They were found dead. Now, the Nation report that the children aged 7 and 6, one of them 7 and one of them 6 years. Look at them. They were found dead. I don't know who killed them. But if you have been following the activities that are going on in Benue State, you can begin to imagine who may have killed them. Obasanjo said, no, all this thing that you people wrote about me and forming a new party, no, I'm not, no. I'm done with partisan politics. Those saying I want to form a political party should visit Yaba left. Obasanjo, that's what they said. Remember, there's been an abduction. Students of Bethel Baptist Secondary School, Kaduna State, the same place that El-Rufai will be making mouth. I will not put my child out of the school. But when they finally attempted to kidnap his child, 3 times he put him out of the school. Now he believes there's insecurity. Now these are heartbreaking photos of a father of one of the abducted students at Bethel Baptist Secondary School, Kaduna State, praying at the exit hole broken by the bandits while escaping with the students. An unspecified number of students were abducted from the school. That now ongoing abduction. For those of you that say, oh, Femi Adesina came the other day, say, Chidi, everything is better now. Everything is better now. You know, this girl is Obonna Anita Ugochinyere, Mrs. was arrested on 2nd July of cocaine at Abuja. Said he wanted to use the money to bury her dad. Is a mom of 3, was found with 100 wraps of cocaine tucked in her private part. Okay. Then this is gunmen assassinated this guy in front of his 7-year-old son. Chief Executive of Auto Ease Services in Enugu State, Ifeanyi Okeke, telling you this one just no, I don't know. It was gathered that the disease was shot dead by yet to be identified gunman on Saturday night, while on his way to his house located at Brick Estate by Ekweremadu Drive, Independence Layout. He was said to have been killed in the presence of his 7-year-old son, who he had gone to pick from a barbing salon. Going to report the assailants hit his car from the back, and when he came out to investigate, they ordered him to lie down on the floor, and they shot him on the leg and stomach. Spokesperson of State Police Command, Daniel Ndukwe, who confirmed the incident in a statement on Monday, said operatives attached to the layout Police Division immediately raced to the scene upon receipt of a distress call. On sighting the operatives, the criminal elements fled while their victim, later identified as Ifeanyi Okeke, whom they shot severally, was rushed to the nearest hospital where he was confirmed dead by doctors on duty, Ndukwe stated. Commissioner of Police CP Mohammed Ndatsu Aliyu PLC has ordered the state CID to launch a full-scale investigation and manhunt of the criminal elements in view of bringing them to book, he added. Very sad story. So these are, like I said, you'll find them under our community page on our on our um, on our worship media YouTube channel. But if you can't see the community page, it's because you are not subscribed to our channel. If you're not subscribed and you go there, you will not see it. We push out news as it is breaking, as it is hot, and so we push it out there. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. On behalf of Dr. Erica and every member of our crew, I want to thank you. Please keep praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Uh, of course, you guys know that Enyinya Baribe was able to go see him. He was the first person to go there and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people have commended him for that, and just keep praying for him, please. That's what I want to say. And this my brother. I want to actually feature this story. This is a very interesting story. This my brother, Chukuma Ephraim, is a very notable figure in Enugu. Young man. This is the kind of young man that you wish they allow them to handle the affairs of our country. Unapologetically Igbo, Chukuma Ephraim. I hereby call the Southeastern governors to ensure the safety of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go there and read more about it. A lot more interesting stories. If you scroll down, you're going to see more and more stories that we had put about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and what is happening. A lot of things, a lot of stories there. If you go there, you will see. Remember the American veterans of Igbo descent? Yeah, they released a statement too about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in which they say, we are in distress. We are in distress. Help us now. We are citizens of the United States who honorably served in various branches of our unsurpassed U.S. blah blah blah. Go there and see where Igbo veterans, American veterans of Igbo descent, they are writing to the American government and they say you need to go to Igbo land. You need to see what is going on there. You need to intervene in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will end it here. Please stay blessed and God bless you. Bye bye.